In this video, we will look at the new Mavuika combos with animation cancels, different combos for different situations, and how to do the combos on every input method, so mouse and keyboard, controller, and mobile. I also tried to pick combos that are not ping dependent, so even if you have 200 milliseconds of ping, you should still be able to do them. Before learning the combos, there's a few techs we have to learn. First, let's teleport to this statue of the 7, line up with this rock, and let's learn the animation cancel. Normally, when you dash after a charge attack, there's a pretty long animation for the sprint before you start your next charge attack. And the trick to avoid this is to buffer a new charge attack before dashing. This is achieved by doing a charge attack, releasing the button, holding it again, and then dashing. This is what it looks like on a mouse. This is what it looks like on a controller. And this is what it looks like on mobile. The second thing we need to learn is the burst buffer. During her burst animation, there's a moment with impact frames where the whole screen turns black and white. Towards the end of these impact frames, that's when you want to start holding your charge attack. And if you time it right, you will see that Mavuika's first charge attack comes out much faster than if you wait for the burst animation to end. Do note that this is not something we always want to do, as some melt combos require specific timing to line up with the melts, but it's useful in teams where the earlier application is not a problem. And talking about those teams, let's start with the default combo. This is what you use in teams where reactions don't matter, so in overload teams, monopyro, burning, and basically anything where you're not trying to vaporize or melt. Here we will burst, buffer the first charge attack when the screen turns black and white. As soon as Mavuika initiates her charge attack, we will release the click and hold it again to buffer the next charge attack. Then, as soon as our charge attack hits the enemy, we immediately tap dash while still holding charge attack. We do this a second time, and then we hit 2 normal charge attacks, and as soon as the second one hits, we release into a finisher, and right as the finisher is about to land, we hold left click and tap dash again to cancel it, and then we just loop this until the burst duration ends. This is what the combo looks like on mouse and keyboard.
The flame burns.
This is what it looks like on controller. And this is what it looks like on mobile. Now let's take a look at the solo Cryo Melt combos. I will only cover Citlali and C2 Rosaria in this video, as those are the most common options, but there's probably ways to adapt the combos to other characters. Most of the hyper-optimized solo Cryo Melt combos are incredibly difficult to do, so I will show you a slightly weaker one that is very easy and consistent. We start with a regular setup, but we're going to stall for half a second after the Cryo Aura appears, and then we do a charge attack into an instant dash cancel, then hold the charge attack until Mavuika does about half a circle, we release into a finisher, and then just loop the dash cancel, charged, wait for half a circle, release, and so on. You might find that you have to hold a bit longer than half a circle towards the end of the combo, but don't worry, as long as you do the cancel fast, your melts should still align on the finishers. This is what the combo looks like on mouse and keyboard. This is what it looks like on controller. And this is what it looks like on mobile. You can also replace Citlali with Rosaria and it will pretty much work the same way. I found it more consistent to do burst into skill on Rosaria and slot in an extra skill somewhere in the rotation so she doesn't run into energy issues, but other than that, the combo itself plays the same. Now let's take a look at the double Cryo and Vaporize combo. I learned this combo from Butterfur0808's video, which I will link in the description because I believe it is one of the best Mavuika combo guides on YouTube. For this one, we're going to do one charge attack cancel into 2 charge attacks and a finisher, animation cancel the landing into another 2 charge attacks and a finisher, and then we loop this a second time, so 1 charge cancel, 2 charge into final hit, cancel the landing, and 2 more charge into final hit. This is what the combo looks like on mouse and keyboard. This is what the combo looks like on controller. And this is what it looks like on mobile. Finally, there's another combo you can do in Vaporize teams and against enemies with an elemental infusion like the Herra, but for this we will have to learn a new technique. Since you have to release the charge attack button to buffer a new one, if you don't do anything special, Mavuika will end her charge attack with a finisher instead of continuing her charge attack. But if you input a double click just after starting a charge attack, you will enter hands-free state, where Mavuika is just going to keep doing donuts without having to press any buttons. Then you can buffer a new charge attack, cancel the dash animation with it, double click again to enter free hands driving, and so on. Now the timing at which you want to do this cancel is pretty tight. If you do it too early, you're not going to hit the enemy, miss a charge attack, and misalign your ICD. But if you do it too late, the cancel will simply not work and the whole combo will be ruined. Ideally, you want to do the cancel at around this part of the attack, so you get both the hit and the animation cancel. And if you can input it optimally, this combo is really strong, especially against enemies with a permanent aura or even in Vaporize teams. To use it in a combo, we will burst buffer the first charge attack and cancel it into another charge attack, and then we will double click, hold charge then dash at the 10 to 12 o'clock timing, double click again, and repeat this a few times. And just before the end of the combo, we can slot in a little double dash cancel to squeeze in a little bit more damage. This is what the combo looks like on mouse and keyboard. This is what it looks like on controller. And this is what it looks like on mobile. If you can't do this though, the double cryo combo should still work pretty well and is a lot easier to execute. Finally, to show the power of these new combos, I will end this video with a clear of the dire difficulty of the Herra, using a C0R0 Mavuika together with Favonius Ciansan, the Cat Xiongling, and a C0R0 Crescent Pike Escoffier. I hope this video helped you understand the new combos, and I will leave you with the gameplay.
Light it up! Boba, get them! Yeah! Off to the freezer! Step aside! On mine, nice and spicy! Try and stop me! Eat this! Wrath from the skies! Full throttle! A little amusement
Oh yes.
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
At the frying pan.
Rise with the sun!
The pinnacle of excellence.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Quick as a flash. Start the clock. Eat this. Boba, get
Light of the blazing sun!